Hello, hello, welcome. We're back, woohoo! With the wonderful Viviane Heller. Welcome, Viviane. Woohoo! Viviane's here.
Hi, John. Lovely to see you, and I'm glad you had a wonderful holiday with your family, and nice to see everyone here.
Yes, hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you, Viviane, and I hope you had a good weekend and week. Break for me, at least. It was a lot of fun.
hmm
Um, and there's a couple of there's so many things going on. I'm not going to remember them all, but I'll reel off some of them. Tomorrow I have the 5D Ascension classes. So they're like just classes for practicing your psychic abilities. And we're doing light language. So we're practicing light language, and that's a lot of fun to do. And the funny thing is, of course, I can't hear anyone, right? They can only hear me. So you can wail and growl and roar in all the different ways that you want to in your privacy of your own home, car, wherever you are. Um, on Wednesday, I'm going live with Natasha Rocha, doing our Mindful Leadership podcast. Now it's early, certainly UK time at 10 a.m. So that's like 2 a.m. Pacific time and 5 a.m. Eastern time. And Thursday, we're back live again, doing this show again on Thursday. And next week has some more adventures as well. I'll be doing Monday's live stream, and then we have a new offering, which is the Heart Aligned Business Mentoring, or should I say Heart Aligned Business Alchemy. So it's a way of teaching other people how to either start or
hmm
build their own businesses. Also free, also alternating weeks with the 5D Ascension classes. And on the Friday, we have a guest. Is it on the Thursday? Um, I can't remember. I'm not that
We
well versed in my calendar.
MJ will be with us soon. I guess beginning of November we have MJ.
She's on the third. That's right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And Sonia is joining us
hmm
on the 6th. Sonia Ross.
Yes. hmm
Yeah, I'm also running the in-person event. So if you're in Scotland or maybe Northern England and you want to visit on Halloween, Natasha Rosher and I are doing an in-person event at the Village Hall, the Spot Village Hall, which is the very place, it has featured on some of my videos. It's the very place I had my awakening 8 years ago. So it'll be amazing to go back. I intend to sit in exactly the same spot. no,
That's
no
cool.
pun intended. Um,
Mhm.
and it'll be incredible doing really helping with our ancestral witch wounds. It's a place where there's a lot of
Yeah.
Scottish history for the witches, including the witches' stone, commemorating those that were persecuted, and also the people that have already signed up. I've met so far. I think I've met most of them before, and they're just going through incredible. I describe it as witch transformations in this life, so that's really exciting. We're definitely in the season of the witch. So, somewhat segueing onto our request. Oh, and you're going live, Viviane, with Chloe on Friday.
Yes. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be at 5 p.m. UK time and noon Eastern time. So yeah, looking forward to
Wow.
that.
So there's literally a live stream between us every day this week.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And yeah, I'll be lightly driving, or hope I'm driving by then. And I'll try and listen in as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming along. All 70 of you in the live stream across both Viviane and I's channels. Please do put all your requests in capitals. That allows us to tag them. You can't see us doing it. We do it magically in the background using a system called StreamYard. And so far, we've tagged 25 requests. We'll randomly pick from these and work our way through them. If your request is called, and it can be called anytime over the 2 hour period, please do say hello in the chat. And if you're asking on behalf of someone else, such as a pet, animal, loved one, then please do ask their permission first, including the pet. And yeah, it's lovely to be able to support everyone, as many as people as we can. We know that we don't get through every single request, so you can still keep coming to the Mondays and Thursdays. And it's also one reason why I do the 5D Ascension classes, which is tomorrow. And the idea of that is to teach you how to be able to do this work yourself. It takes time, right? It takes practice, but you can do a lot to support yourself on your journey as well. And we're all about helping you empower yourself. Okay. I will go ahead and create a safe space. Let me drink some water first. Okay. So please join me creating a safe space, and please do pay close attention with your conscious energy at this time to help us help you. Just taking a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly as it feels right for you. And focus your attention now on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, into the sky and up into the stars, all the way up to the highest frequencies of this universe, until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the unity of source. Feeling that oneness and unconditional love, that feeling of home, remain connected to source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to top of your head and into your heart once more. And now this time from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, all the way up through the root of your spine and back up into your heart. Together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below and your own light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light from the center of your heart to surround you about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you, surrounding every aspect of you as a protected boundary, and set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good and your love and your compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within your protective space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, your ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And gently allow your heart to soften and open within your safe space. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open now. And through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in the live streams and the replays across Viviane and I's channels. setting the intention that only energies and entities, with Viviane and I's permission, and the highest good, love, and compassion of all, can see us, access us, or exist within this session space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in for Viviane and I, our spirit guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and any other beings that Viviane names and invites in. And we're here today to support you with your requests for quantum, psychic, Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, helping you with pet healings, messages from your spirit guides, Akashic readings, whatever it is you ask us to do, we'll do our best to support you today. Please, as a reminder, put all your requests in capitals and we'll randomly pick them today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. And just as I opened my eyes from that safe space setup, there was 77 in the chat. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I'm loving the sevens.
Yeah, I saw 777 in a car in front of a license plate in front of me while I was driving yesterday. I'm always excited to see triple digit numbers.
Wow. Bet that costs a lot of money as well. I will. Do you want me to choose first?
Yes,
Have
please.
we,
Yes.
if you managed to, I say the royal we, have you been able to catch up with all the tagging of requests?
Yeah, I'm just adding a few more.
Fantastic. I will sort out music.
Mm-hmm.
Introducing music, Jon Binnie. We're about to choose your first request. I mean, it sounds like me. I just can't remember the song at all.
Yeah, I would have a hard time remembering so many of them.
Yeah, my guide said to me today, Jon, how would you feel if you lost all your music, over 2,700 songs? I said, do I have to? And he said, well, you don't remember them all anyway. It's like, well, that's true. Okay, we ready to go?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, choosing the first request. Pamela Newton, let us know if you're here.
Right, waiting for Pamela Newton, and thank you all for posting your requests in caps.
Pamela Newton, are you here? Let us know. You're asking for an Akashic reading. Reason for single life, this life, and healing, please. And let us know, Pamela, do you mean, and Pamela's here, thank you, Pamela, do you mean the reason for being single in this life? Is that what you're asking about? How do you read that, Viviane?
That's how I understand. Yeah, she's saying yes. Yeah, I do believe it's. She's asking about being single in this life.
Okay. And which would you like to do, healing or the reading?
I'll scan her body and aura and focus on anything that needs healing. Thank you.
Okay, and I'll just open up the Akashic records. I'm just asking to access panels. There's a lovely contrast of background noises from you, Viviane. One is, it sounds like this, like a humming background of traffic, and then there's like the ding alert as well. Is it really goes with what I was experiencing.
Oh yeah.
Um, so I've been shown your records, Pamela, and I was shown that a reason for being single in this life is for space. It's for creating space around you, and it's all about helping you nurture yourself. So what I saw in your Akashic record was you sat, as I opened your book, I saw you sat in the lotus position with your hands downwards like this on your knees. I can't quite limber up to squeeze into the camera to show you, but your hands are face downwards on your knees, and so your hands, when you meditate, when we see people meditating like this with their hands out or open palmed, and that's brilliant for receiving, especially if you want to speak to spirit guides. Then if you want to meditate inwards, you place your hands downwards onto yourself, so it's like you're focusing your energy into yourself, and that's what I saw in this picture. So it's very much an opportunity for you to continue to look within on this journey. There are parts of I describe it as your psyche, your personality, your soul that you want to explore, that are much harder to do when your spirit guides helping me in describing it as, um, when we're in partnerships, we're in service to each other. And so you're not distracted by service to other. You're able to focus in on yourself. And just know that you still have the opportunity at any time with your free will. So just shown, like your guide was saying, you can still open your heart. You can open your door to anyone, the door of your heart to anyone at any time if that's what you choose. So it's not a one-way door. It's not a some sort of soul contract that you've signed up for. Um, love can always find a way, no matter what, right? And in the most unlikely of circumstances and situations. I hope
Yes.
that helps you, Pamela.
Very nice message. And as you're saying that, I heard your whole incomplete. Um, and I I was pulled to Pamela's um, solar plexus and sacral chakra, and I just cleared any stagnant energy, but to allow for more expansion because that's how it felt that there's a need for more expansion of her, and this creative force of her um, sacral chakra. And when you were talking about not having to dedicate her time and attention to someone else, and having had that for her, that was really why her solar plexus wants to expand even more to this, along with her sacral chakra, this strength and this creative power. So
Wonderful.
yeah, it feels really good. Thank you, Pamela, and thank you all for posting your requests in caps and for joining us today. Hmm, okay, it's time for me to select our next request.
That's right. That was my silent, polite, impersonal of you.
Yes.
For choosing the next request, please say hello in the chat if your request is called. If you're asking for a request, please put it in all caps. And if you're requesting on behalf of someone else, please ask their permission first, including any pets, animals, trees, houses, cars, whatever you choose.
Mhm. Devona, please say hi in the chat. I guess you probably just posted this. I see the timestamp, so you're probably here. Okay. I just need Davona's confirmation that she's here. She's asking for energy reading and healing and message from guides. So just
Wonderful.
please say hi in the chat.
Yes, Devona's here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
88 in the live stream. Well,
Nice.
welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. Okay, Devona, which would you like to do? Um, reading or healing?
I'll switch to the reading this time. Then
Okay.
thank you for message. Thank you. Message from guides. Okay.
Just asking Devona and your guides to come forwards to assist with healing. It's funny because their guides, Devona's guide said, "I'm already talking to Viviane. Just get on with it." I love that. Okay. Yeah, I'm helping clearing. I'm not entirely sure what this energy is that I'm clearing out. It's running vertically through your spine, Devona, and like in the spine, then around either side. It reminds me of it's your energy. It is. It reminds me of how to describe it. It's almost like like an egg has egg white. It's like this is energy that has been helped cultivating and helping you grow, and your body's saying, I'm ready to release this now. I'm ready to release. It's like the excess protective energy. You just don't need it anymore, and releasing this allow you to grow much more easily, especially the energy between your chakras to flow much more easily, and you're getting ready to receive more upgrades from your soul and higher self. So just clearing this out down through either side of your spine, between your chakras. Oh, I've been asked to do some dragon light language now. Burn away this any of this excess energy from across your body. Let's just do this just now with some loud roaring sounds. If you've not heard me do this before, welcome to Jon's dragon light language. And it's helping release that through your hands and feet and the base of your spine, deep into the earth. Releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. And then just also clearing out your aura too. There's a bit of static build up, like kind of frazzled electrical energy, EMF energy in your aura. So just grounding that deep into earth. And if you manage to multitask while I'm doing dragon light language, well done you, Viviane. Nothing does.
Yeah, I enjoy the dragon language too. So it feels soothing to me. Anyway, so Devona, I saw your guides. Well, I saw you. You were washing dishes, but you were humming a song and dancing while you're doing that. And then I heard your guide saying, "This is what we love to see, this joy." And during those simple moments on your daily life when you're expressing joy, no matter what you're doing on your daily routine, it's during those times your frequency uh, rises, and your guides get even closer to you because of that energy. And they said your life doesn't need to be perfect for you to, and this is good for all of us, to enjoy those moments and to have moments like that in our daily lives to feel that joy and those little moments and um, to create those moments for yourself. You're just going about your day. You don't. It was something that came from you, from your heart and your presence, and they're appreciating that and reminding you and reminding us all that those moments is those simple moments of joys when our heart is open and our frequency is even higher and they are closer to us. So yeah, this is the message that they gave you, Devona.
Yay. Beautiful message.
Oh, thank you, John. So lovely.
Let us know, Devona. That helps. My turn to choose. I seem to be wailing in the background as I choose the next request. Oh, Jon. Okay. Rachel H, let us know if you're here. Just say hello in the chat, and you're asking for clearing and a message. Wow, it's like a duo for all the requests today. It needs two of us. Let us know, Rachel H, if you're here. Yes, you're here. Fantastic. I will the music off. Okay, which would you like to do?
I'll go for the clearing for Rachel. Thank you.
So your guide is saying to take, Rachel, for you to take a moment and breathe. Right now. No. So just taking a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth, nice and loud. There's a lot going on in the world at this time. And there's a lot going on in your life at this time, and in your energy field and in your body, and in particular around the heart and lungs. I can feel this. It's like a bombardment of energy, and there's different layers to this. It's difficult for us to unpick and discern in amongst such noise. And this is why I spend so much time creating these boundaries at the start of these live streams, is because everything you can do, Rachel, to block out that noise, to be intentional about what you allow in and what you block out, with those clear boundaries, helps you in every moment. And you're being asked to look after, keep seeing the number one. Oh, we just hit 108 in the live stream. Welcome, everyone. This number one for you, Rachel, is like you. That's you, to look after number one, to look after yourself, to look after your heart. Take a nice breath. Everything gets so much easier when you take a nice deep breath. And things get even easier than that when you create a nice protective bubble around you. And as you saw, I just posted into the live chat I'll do it again just now. My free meditations that you can explore, both the 14-day meditation challenges. I feel for you, the 14-day spirit guide meditation challenge for negative entity protection would be really helpful, because it focuses a lot more on creating strong boundaries, will really help filter out that noise. And so, one of the reasons why we breathe is we're consuming, we're receiving the life force, the prana energy from around us, and we're giving ourselves space to receive it. And that's really the key message today, to look after yourself and look after number one. It's not selfish to block out all the noise that you never asked for anyway, right? And to really look after yourself. How did you get on, Rachel? How did you get on, Rachel? How did you get on, Viviane?
Wonderful message, John. And I could see while tuning into her energy, while even scanning her body, that she needed grounding. And I could see her being pulled from different directions, and the energy just all needed to be um, stable and calm. So I asked Archangel Michael to clear her chakras of any debris, any stagnant energy, and I ran golden light through her body. From I felt my top of my head was really tingling a lot when I was as I started running golden lights through her body, and then grounded the energy. But I believe that will help a lot. But yeah, it was, I could see the, usually I see a horizontal line from the top of the head to the bottom of the feet, like when I'm doing the scanning. But I could see her body really being pulled different directions this time, and all this um, craziness going on. So I hope that helps you, Rachel. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel. And you know, we see a lot of changes going on in the world. Full stop. Right. I
Hmm.
feel some of the changes, the energy of the changes we're now seeing since Friday, right,
Yeah.
are these as the truths revealed. It's a different wave of energy, right? It's not just the usual fear that we're used to. It will escalate also other emotions into the collective. So we'll see a lot of frustration, anger,
Hmm.
people like kind of reaching boiling point, people standing up and saying no, enough is enough, like we're sick of being dictated to. And so there's this intentionality, is that a word, where we can all say, look, I want to be really clear with the rest of the world about what I allow into my space and what I don't.
Yeah.
111 in the live chat.
Lovely.
And I feel that the more you are aware of, one practice I do is I just place my hand on my heart, usually my left hand, and I say, when I'm feeling, especially when I'm feeling unusual emotions or emotions that don't quite logically add up for me, I'll just ask my heart and say, is this my emotion? Where is this coming from? Is this coming from the collective, from the earth, from the loved ones around me, the people I'm connected to? Like, what is this energy? Is this energy mine? And it can help inform you about your boundaries, right? You can say, oh, that's strange. I never invited that in. I don't want, that chaos, that those deep, dark challenges.
Mhm.
So yeah, I hope that you both are aware of what's going on around you, that we all are. It's a message for all of us, and then also what it's doing to the inside of us. And absolutely, that last link I shared for the 14-day spirit guide meditations for negative entity and energy protection and clearing. That's really good for creating stronger boundaries. All the meditations are, but they're even better.
Yes. Wonderful.
My turn, is it?
Yes.
Wonderful. I think I'm done with listening to John wailing to that song anyway. I know I wail a lot. Okay, choosing the next request. Oh, look at that. Shine the light.
Nice.
1111.
Hmm.
Let us know if you're here. Shine light.
It's the name of a song that I like by Paolo Nutini, I think his
Oh,
name
yeah.
is. Yes, really love that song.
Yes,
Okay.
and shine light. 1111's here. A healing for ongoing health issues.
Okay.
And if there's anything you'd like to share, no, it's your health, so you can be as private as you want. You can just go silent and don't share anything. But if there's anything you want to share about your health, please do. we can go ahead and get started. I'm just speaking with your body, shine the light, 1111. Your body says, is talking to me and saying, I am like you in some ways, and talk about me, Jon. And I said, oh, do you burn yourself out? Do you push too hard? Are you burning yourself out? So yes. And I'm not being listened to. And so you're shine the light, you're being asked to really practice more a conversation with your body. And where you can, this is a conversation of love, from a position of love and compassion. I'm just doing a deeper scan. Feel free to share what you're finding, Viviane.
Yeah, I'm being shown the digestive system in general. It's being affected by overall stress and every thought, like if there's negative thinking or negative self-talk, also affecting the whole digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
Having to digest those thoughts and words in addition to the other stress.
Yeah, there's a feeling of detachment, like the soul almost like wanting to pull back from the body, pull back from the heart and the solar plexus. And yeah, I see that too, most dominantly in the solar plexus.
Yeah, and Shine the Light just replied, yes. I feel there is a overwhelm too. It's just taking a toll on her digestive. This whole combination of stress and
I used to be brutal with my body, right? I would say, if you think I'm driven now, which I still am in this career, in my previous career, which was on the left just a year and a half ago, I was, working whatever 70 hours a week as a senior software manager at Amazon. And I would just wake up in the morning and I'd just punish my body. And I had such a bad attitude, right? I would just say, like, shut up, take some coffee, go for a run, and stop complaining. You're getting old, and I can only apologize to my body for that behavior for years and years. And so, starting to build that relationship will be so powerful for you to shine the light. And I do feel that, and I keep being shown placing your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see my right hand right, but just above the stomach. And you're saying, just start with really simple connections with your body. So saying, body, I love you. Body, I love you. Body, I love you. Body, what can I do today to show you that I love you more each day? And body, if there's one thing that you need right now, what is that? My body just said, water, please.
That sounds good. Hmm.
And how can we help with the solar plexus? Have you done any work yet?
I'm sending healing energy to the digestive system
Yes.
in general. Yeah.
It's really powerful.
Yeah, working off Archangel Raphael. And I love that you mentioned placing the hand on the heart and solar plexus, because when you're describing your work experience, I had an image of shine your light looking in the mirror and saying good things to her reflection to soothe her body and mind.
And your guy just said something really beautiful to me, shine a light. I've never heard this before, and it's so simple, right? Which is, if you want a body that you love, then start by telling your body that you love it. And it seems so simple, right? It's like it's not the other way around, right? It's not like you don't just go to the gym in hatred, like, oh, it's disgusting.
Absolutely. You have to love your body the way it is now and accept all the parts of you to um, achieve the body that you want. You have to love it now.
Yeah. And Chunlight saying, "That's a beautiful message. Thank you."
Yeah, Rand. Um, three green orbs of healing energy through her body and grounded the energy.
Wonderful. I saw the healing energy you're using, Viviane, and it was beautiful. It's like really, I just saw this really wide uh,
Mm,
source love energy flowing right the way down it through the chakras. It felt, I can only describe it as like very wholesome, like very expansive.
mhm, mm,
And yeah, I can see that's made a big difference. So I hope that helps you shine the light. 1111. Glad that
mhm.
the message resonate with you as well. I feel like there's a message in there for all of us, including me. Um, and yes,
Yes.
starting from a position of love is just so empowering, right? It just, for anything you do in life, like if you can start from love, everything is so much
Mm,
easier.
yes, absolutely.
And we have 77 starred requests.
Yes. Okay. All right, my turn to select our next.
Wonderful. I've been keeping up
Mhm.
with tagging requests, so
Okay.
please go ahead.
Mhm.
We are dancing these waves of the ocean and reflections of all our emotions.
Carmen 25. Please say hi in the chat, Carmen.
Yeah, Carmen 25, please say hello.
Mhm.
Rock says, all the beautiful people too busy to say hi. Love and peace to all the loves. Hi. If you say hi, then you're beautiful, right? So there we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, Carmen 25, let us know if you're here. Yes, you're here, and you're asking about gifts and to look at your past lives. How exciting!
Wonderful.
Do you want to do the gifts or past lives or both?
I think I'll probably. I think somehow I feel somehow it's going to end up being both because
Yeah,
they be tight. So
makes sense.
gifts and past life.
Wonderful. And please do put all your requests in capitals. I'm good to go. I feel that we've lightly got different answers, which I love as well.
Sure.
Would you like me to go?
Oh, you may go ahead. Thank you. You're ready.
So I saw you, Carmen 25, in a past life. You were, this seems like a few hundred years ago, and you were wandering, they feel like kind of ye old England, like you're walking down like a town center, and it has like horses and carts, and it's quite muddy. And you're whispering as you're walking, and it's like, oh, that's what's Carmen whispering, and it's a very quiet, light language, and it's like, if I could impersonate it, it sounded like and you're whispering quietly, and it's like, oh, what's Carmen doing in this past life? And your guide was saying, oh, at a distance, when people receive this whispering, because it carries on the wind, right, that it helps them activate their third eyes. It's like, whoa, that's such a cool gift. So you have this throat chakra gift of helping people open up and receive. It's like when they receive it, it triggers, like it helps them go through their own activation. Almost that people are waiting for you to say it, right? A bit like my dragon-like language. Like it, if you'd never heard it in your life, and then you suddenly heard it for the first time, it could be that your soul has decided, just wait until one day you go on this live stream or listen to a song from that guy called Jon Binnie, and then suddenly you hear this, and that's when you're going to activate this superpower. And you were saying in this life, you're saying, why would I use that gift? They're never going to hear me because it's just too noisy and loud here. Like this whole world is too noisy. They're not going to hear me. And your guide was saying, try it. Like it doesn't quite work how you think. It's not a resonant frequency that goes out. It carries on the wind itself. So that the energy just seems to align with the natural energies around you, the flow of nature around you, and it makes its way over to someone to receive. And I just saw you doing this as you practice whispering almost under your breath as you're walking around others, and keep your eye out and your third eye out for people responding to it as well. They don't need to be looking at you. They don't need to suddenly like burst into song and start dancing around and going, oh wow, my whole life has changed, what just happened? But like, look for the more, especially the more subtle unexplained, unusual actions from others. How about you, Viviane?
Wonderful. I saw Carmen in a rural area in England, and walking through a street fair, and what they showed me is, while she was doing her chores and buying whatever it was, spices, fruit, and she had that exchange that she had with the people, the vendors and people that she met on the street. There was she was using her intuition and healing abilities to help the people. They're not necessarily aware, but that exchange of even the short conversation, and it was almost like a mini counseling session, and like
Nice.
her kindness and her words and suggestions was really helping those that she had contact with, by giving them a different perspective. They would tell her their problems. Oh, I'm having this issue with my family, or I'm worried about the situation. There's the small exchange that helped them have a different perspective and calmed their energy, and help them feel better. So that was this healing exchange, and that was by using her intuition and a little bit of claircognizance happening there. So that's what I got for you, Carmen. Yeah.
Play Love Remember, who's saying, I have to whisper light language when I'm around people walking on the streets. And yeah, I would encourage everyone to just explore different places to share your truth, right? Because I feel it all helps. It's all additive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just this morning, I was roaring dragon light language at my 5 a.m. morning run. It's the area where I turn around, and it's a very magical place in the countryside in Scotland. And I always say hi to the same trees there, and there's a lot of wildlife there as well. There's a little family of deer, and it's this opportunity to roar, right? And then you're right, like I don't usually go around roaring, but sometimes people will catch me in the woods. I'll be roaring my ass off, into the like singing away, and sometimes you get funny looks. And the other unusual behavior I have with light language is whenever I go to the toilet or restroom, right? Like whenever I go in, because the acoustics are so good, and whatever I'm doing in there, I'll be roaring away, and of my family like, "What are you doing? Like what?" I'm speaking like a dragon. what right now? So yeah, I just encourage you all to keep finding new ways to express yourself. Let's normalize the paranormal, right? And just like in today's song as well, I really loved roaring some dragon light language.
I did something similar with Reiki. A few of my walks, I walks in my favorite park. I would activate Reiki symbols and send it to the wildlife and the trees and any creature that would allow it and accept it to receive the energy.
Wonderful.
Requests here.
And Christian Tarot Camp was asking about this topic. Fascinates me. Love light language. I have a video on the subject. I have quite a few. Why don't you come along to the 5D Ascension class tomorrow, and I'll be teaching it so you can just try it out for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's just go to the live page on Jon Binnie's YouTube channel. Are you on my channel? If you're not, if you're on Viviane's, yeah, you're on mine. Yeah, just come along to the live stream tomorrow, and if not, try out the replay. It's a lot of fun. Okay, my turn, right? I can tell by the light behavior of you, Viviane. Okay, let's changing music. Sounds like a little bit of a build up to choosing the next request. Please place all requests in capitals. We'll randomly select each one with the highly advanced beatbox. Gwyneth Treasure, let us know if you're here. I'll turn down the music.
Yeah, very exciting. Excited about the light language. I'm going to look for the link here. Someone asked.
Let us know if you're here. Gwyneth. Oh yes, Gwyneth's here. So I really just wanted to say I have no idea what I'm going to do in tomorrow's class. It's like that's not true. I've taught it quite a few times, but I really love the 5D Ascension classes because I love the expansive kind of. There's a bit of structure and at least there's a topic, and I've taught it lots of different ways, but I feel like every time I get to explore new ways, which is fun. Okay. So Gwyneth is here. Thank you for confirming. And you're saying, may I please have a healing for hypertension affecting your heart? Thank you for your for your request, and yeah, we can take a look. You're asking for messages as well. Would you like to do either or both?
I'll work on both. Thank you. Let's see what I get.
I have worked on people before with hypertension, and each everyone's different. So please, if you do have hypertension, don't feel that this is necessarily specific, or that it applies to you. So the first thing I see with your heart, Gwyneth, is your heart feels very contracted. So your heart chakra's like really closed tight, like around your heart. And I was asking, like, why are you behaving like that? And your heart said, because I'm scared, I'm in fear, and I'm like, look at this. It's like, and making me look all around, the energy around you, in your environments and around the world. It's like, is it any wonder why I'm feeling like this? And this real tightening. No, and sorry, your guide's trying to put that feeling into me. No, I don't want it this time. Thank you. Take that out of me. For the glimpse there, so your guide just put that feeling into my heart, and I didn't give permission. It does sometimes happen. Um, it was really sharp pain. Like it was a really gripping pain, and that's just a glimpse of what I experienced. There's definitely an ask of help for healing with the heart, and then also these boundaries as well. Are there any other areas that you found to look at, Viviane?
I was drawn to the heart too, and I felt I'm still feeling the tightness. I didn't get a message yet.
Do you want to focus on the heart healing? Because what I'll do is
Sure.
I'll strengthen the boundaries, because all this like noise and negative energy that's being kind of pumped into Gwyneth needs to stop for the healing to be able to begin.
Okay.
So bringing in source light from the highest dimension of source above, and I'm bringing it all the way down through the chakras, from crown to root chakra, grounding into earth, and then it gently expanding out. So this does include a little bit of expansion from the heart, just expanding out around all of Gwyneth, with the assistance of Archangel Michael to help create a strong protective boundary that is completely under the control of Gwyneth, will only exist for as long as it serves our highest good, and that she chooses it to be there. She can remove this at any time and set the intention for this protective boundary that only energies and entities that serve the highest good, love, and compassion of Gwyneth can see her, access her, or exist within her protective space or within her, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. Inviting in her trusted guides, our higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and anyone else who Gwyneth explicitly gives permission to enter her protective space. Okay, and then just double checking this now. It is highlighting some of the chords around Gwyneth's heart. Is it okay for me to remove some of these?
Oh, yes, please.
So just removing any cords, connections, contracts, or agreements that no longer serve your highest good. And anything that does serve your highest good can be cleanly removed and reconnect at will, and leaving that decision to you in your heart, Gwyneth, about what you keep and what you reject. Cutting these away that doesn't serve your highest good, and return to source whenever return here again. There was quite a tangled mess there, especially towards the end.
Mhm.
And just keep me posted on the heart healing. I'm just catching up on our requests.
Mhm.
And thank you to everyone. Saying hello to everyone in the live stream. Thank you for coming. And please put your requests in capitals. We're randomly selecting them. We have 93, so whilst we won't get through them all, you can join us on Mondays and Thursdays at the same time. And also the 5D Ascension classes you can come along to, or you can also visit Viviane and Chloe, who are going live on Friday.
Friday, yes. I sent healing energy with the assistance of our Archangel Raphael to the heart, focusing on the heart, and pretty much blasted the whole heart with this healing energy. And then towards the end, I saw a liquid being poured on top of the heart. It was like a soothing, extra soothing energy there for Gwyneth's heart.
Wonderful. Let us know, Gwyneth, how you're feeling. Hope that helps you.
Mhm.
And you were saying, John, you have a hell of a pain tolerance.
Hmm.
Thank you for talking to our guides. I think, or it says, thank you for taking to our guides. Thank you for talking to our guides, John and Viviane. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Okay, it's my turn now. I spaced a little. Okay, choosing the next request.
Thank you, Gwyneth. That helps you. And also, Gwyneth, I've posted this link a few times now, but try these free meditations for your boundaries in particular, really help with your heart healing. They're free.
Mhm. So I have Gail Gifford. And I'm sorry for your loss, Gail. And please let us know. Oh, please let us know if you're here, Gail.
And hello to all 123 of you across the two channels. It's lovely to see you here. Thank you for joining us. And let us know, Gail, if you're here. And yeah, sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
And hello to everyone that's work lurking,
Yes.
or chore lurking, or driving lurking. Please don't pay attention, just listen. Most when you're driving. But it's lovely to see you here. And maybe you're just a bit like I was when I first started. You're a bit nervous about saying hello in the chat. Feel free to say hello and
Yes.
let us know. You could let us know where you're from in the world, even if you just want to say which hemisphere or planet or country or continent. It's lovely to help everyone, especially as 123 of you, help everyone know we're all in this together, right? We're all we're part of this amazing journey together. So last call for Gail.
Yeah, so far I don't see Gail. Please let us know if you're here, Gail Gifford, so we can give you a message from your sister. And let's see. And thank you all for posting your requests in caps. Yes, no, I don't see Gail, so let me go ahead and select another request. I don't
Thank you. Uh,
Mhm.
Acadian crowd says some of us are working in the background.
Okay, selecting our next request now. Mhm. Okay, artistic world. Please let us know if you're here.
Artistic world, are you here? And have I spelt your spelling of artistic correctly? I hope so.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I had it in my mind that it was going to be artistic walk. I thought that'd be so cool as well.
Yes.
Um,
Or it could be a silly walk, right? Like Viviane.
that's right. Yeah. What is it? Is it
Monty
the Commission of Silly Walks? Is that what it's called? I can't remember.
Python. Monty Python silly. An artistic world is here. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. Okay, you want guide's name? What would you need to know today? Ooh, okay, I'll try. I'm not always so good with names, but let's see. At least a message.
Okay.
For
And
you.
Gail did just turn up. Um,
Okay.
let's go ahead with Artistic World's request.
Mm-hmm.
I can start with a name. Um, well, your guide's got a good sense of humor, so they just thought it'd be really funny to just tell me their name without really introducing much themselves yet. I will ask them to come forwards a bit. I'll type out the name. It's Kea. Is that spelled right? Kea Sasara. Kea Kea Sasara. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, lovely. I really like a Japanese feeling to their name. And anything that you need to know. It's a lovely message of fluidity and flexibility. Your guide's currently standing under a cherry tree with the cherry blossom and like shaking the tree a bit, and some of the blossoms like falling off, and the tree's kind of shaking a bit as well, like dancing a bit. It's kind of enjoying it too. Your guide is saying, have you ever noticed that when there's great change in your life, that dancing just feels so even more fun? Because when you're moving, when you're in motion, what's it people say, emotion is energy in motion. But this in motion aspect of you, it makes everything so much easier to pivot and turn and to flow. Everything's so much harder when you're sat down. I often find myself sat down for hours on the sofa, especially on a Friday, and is just I can be sitting there worrying. It's like oh I'll go and relax on the sofa, and then like an hour later I'm like worrying about something, and then I sort of just get up and then just like no, I'm not worrying anymore. And so there's this lovely message of going more with flow and durability. So I hope that helps you.
I saw a brush drawing Japanese, characters, writing and painting a scenery that had. It was an outdoor scenery, and I saw a geisha painted on the right corner of the painting, and I heard the word co-create. Uh, it's going by, artistic world. You're giving that you're using artistic world and you're create as a name, and you're a creative person, reminding you that you are co-creator of your own reality, and that you are co-creating uh, every day, and to use that. Nice. You see, do you see? Oh, what was it? No, I see. Yeah, any movement. I paint and I write and poet. Wonderful. So yeah, it's for you to continue to use that, your creative force, your creative energy, and creativity to co-create your own reality. Oh, that was beautiful. I enjoyed the image that I was shown.
I love it. Yeah, beautiful. I love the artistic world. It's like artistic universe,
Yes.
just creating your own universe.
Yes.
Wonderful. We don't, well, I say usually, we don't always do this. Um, but Gail is back. And just a reminder for everyone, please double check that you're actually watching live. Sometimes YouTube lags behind. And
Mm-hmm.
so we kind of end up in your future, which means we can be saying to you, hey, are you here? And you're like, oh, this is all fine. And then you come across the video later and it's like, we're asking if you're there. It's like, yes, I'm here. Because the
Mm-hmm.
live chat's up to date always, but the video can lag behind. So just make sure your scroll bar on the videos over to the right. Um,
Yes. Message.
okay. And Gail, sorry for your loss. Let's ask your sister Joyce and also Gail to step forwards, and also your guides as well. The first thing Joyce is saying to me is she found it quite hard to leave Earth, like to leave the 3D plane. There's this feeling of like through September and into this month, like a kind of prolonged time. She didn't really want to um, leave the frequency, like leave these lower vibrations of where we're at right now, where she was when she was alive, and that she was also around you. I described this as there's not necessarily stages or sequences to what we consider to be death, but there's choices to be made, right? And Joyce decided to stick around for a bit until she was ready to then, we describe as like returning to the light, like passing back over to into source. Once you're there, you can also return back. You can come back and visit, right? What happens is, and what Joyce was nervous about was, you go when you go through this, you go through it through an expansion. It really is a transformation. So a bit like when we go through our own awakenings, we transform, right? We're still us. Like I'm still the John I was when I was 6 years old, or 40 years old, or even 46 years old. But there's this expansion that you go through, which is, oh, I'm now an even broader version, because it's a life changing, literally a life changing or death changing event. And so Joyce did go and come back, but that's been quite recent, just in the last few days, and is able to come back. She did say she really wanted to be with you closely for as long as possible, and her message for you now is to practice calling on her to come back. She said she's very happy. She's delighted with the experience. It was a very loving experience to return to source. Like her soul and that incarnation of her is now back with her soul, and so she can reach out, and it's almost described as like project her soul as the incarnation of Joyce back to you in freedom now. And she's just saying, if you want to invite her to come into your space, to come close to her, or to give her a hug, place your hand on your heart and ask for her by name. Say, Joyce, please be with me at this time, and ask her questions.
Wonderful. Gail, I saw your sister, and she um, was holding your hands and saying, I'm okay, believe I'm okay. And she wanted you to, of course, you were experiencing grief and sadness, but there's something about easing this heaviness of the grief that will help her, that will help your sister, and will help open your heart so she can come closer to you. There's this heaviness of the grief that is creating a bit of resistance, and of course it's understandable that you're experiencing this, but it will help both of you to ease this, um, to open your heart and allow her to be even closer to you. And again, she wants to remind you that she's okay, and sending you love. So I hope this helps you, Gail. Thanks so much for
Yeah,
your
thank you.
request.
Our daughter was just home for university, and your guide Gail was saying to me, John, like that feeling of, okay, my daughter's still very much alive, thankfully, right? But
Mhm.
it's that feeling of to let your children go, to let your loved ones go, so they can come back, and
Mhm.
it's that feeling that she's describing for Joyce. That it's almost like because you let them go, they're even easier to bring back, right? And you get a much more expansive um, version of them. So I hope that helps you. Wonderful. And I'm not sure if Gail's lagging behind in the live
Mhm.
stream, if her video's lagging behind. So I just said, hope this helps Gail. I don't know if Gail's still here, but I hope it helps you. I hope the messages find you either by YouTube or by by the etheric realms.
Mm.
Um, wonderful. My turn to choose.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, I think I'm ready for a different song. Okay, choosing the next request. 99 requests. We've done this one, haven't we? Okay, try again. Cynthia. We haven't done one for Cynthia today. Cynthia, let us know if you're in the chat.
Mhm. Oh,
Yes, wow, you're so fast.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Uh,
Please have a healing and a message from one of my guides. Healing or message or both, Viviane? What would you like to do?
I'll go for the healing. Thank you.
Okay.
Healing.
I love the emojis as well.
Yeah.
The message from your guide, Cynthia, is she's saying, have you ever noticed that, animals, nature, trees, she was specifically showing me trees and birds and maybe some squirrels and some insects. And they don't really think or worry too much about like what's going to happen next. They just kind of get on with things. There's just always this kind of busyness, and yet without, overthinking it. And your guide's like showing me like this scenario of like, imagine if they did, right? Imagine if a bird's like, what am I going to do next? Then kind of stop for a moment and like kind of look around like, I don't know, what do birds do? There's that funny feeling. And just I was hearing again a little of that kind of pulsing background noise from Viviane. Sorry, from not from you, from your environment. Vroom, vroom, vroom. How'd you do that, Viviane? Was this like, look for the rhythm? Like when you're connecting with nature, Cynthia, pay attention to the rhythm of nature, because there is a heartbeat, there's a flow, there's this rhythm. It's almost like if you just spend enough time with it, you become very much. That's why we often enjoy this feeling of coming home to nature, because we begin to realign ourselves with these, like our biorhythms realign with those same frequencies, the same pulses, the same heartbeat of the planet. So this is a lovely reminder to say, help you step out of anxiety and stress and more back into flow. And a beautiful cadence is being around nature, and pay attention to them, like, like this objective of feeling with an open heart. What is the song like? What is the rhythm to the song? Both my ears have just started ringing really loud. So that's a lovely way of opening up your heart and just listening and feeling into bathing, as they call it, forest bathing, into the natural rhythms around you. I hope it helps you find your flow in your life as well.
Wonderful. Cynthia, I looked into her energy. Actually, I saw a hole in her aura, and Archangel Michael patched it up with the light sword, and I sending white light through her chakras and aura, and grounding the energy too.
Wonderful.
I see a comment from Cynthia. She's saying, I love trees and insects and birds and animals, and saying thank you. Wonderful. Thank you, Cynthia. So, is it my turn now?
I think so. Cynthia said, I had Mo's skin cancer surgery a month ago, and skin is not healing. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I chose Cynthia now, right? It's your turn, John. I just when I'm in a reading, like coming out of it, sometimes there's like a little seconds of fog.
It's like a step back into 3D. John is like, what are we doing? Where are we? Who am I? I've got my name. It's okay. I know who I am. Yeah, it's incredible, right? Our ability to perform basic tasks just kind of disappears.
It's like step back. Okay, what just happened?
And it is fascinating. You can. It's. I think it's helpful for other people to see the effect this work has on us, because it happens to all of us, right? That if we do lots of this work, you can become ungrounded and discombobulated.
Yeah.
And whilst this is a kind of like very mild version of it and very fun, I can't do like 3 client sessions plus this in a day, right? I definitely balance out the work.
Yes.
Okay, choose the next request.
And thank you all for being here. Reminder, we'll be back on Thursday.
Magnets Millions, let us know if you're here. Magnets Millions are here. Yes, you are. That was fast. And let us know if you're married. Although it's totally up to you. Okay, let me turn down John. I'm not turned off. Hang on. Just the sound, not the actual Jon. Currently single.
Okay.
Oh, and it makes me want to sing love and marriage, love and
Yeah, I remember that sitcom. Yeah,
I used to stay up so late for that. It was like,
yeah, funny. I remember watching that before I moved to the US, and it's very funny.
well,
But I
thank you
want
for your.
to, but never being successful in relationships. Okay.
Well, thank you for your request. Yeah, we have the Akashic records open, so we can just open them up for you, magnets.
Yes.
Archangel Metron was like dusting down the door, just saying, there's a little bit of resistance and fear about accessing your futures, like as you brush away the cobwebs. Like, I'm not really sure I want to find out. So first of all, well done for asking, right? Because and just know that these are all potential futures for you, and that your free will still continues to override everything that you hear from others, including us. I'm happy to go first, or you can.
Yes, please.
So you could describe this book of like this record I was shown, Few Magnets Millions, was, as I opened it, like the first page said that the heading at the top said, "Is this the one?" And then I opened up the next one, and the next page said, "Are they the one?" And it's like, and it was like a series of like at least three. And then the fourth page, I was like, where does this all go? Like, what happens next? And the next page says, "They are all the one." And so this message for you is that, and I know that you're kind of judging previous relationships as never being successful. It's like every relationship encounter that you have at any stage, from the very beginning to having no success, or what you consider to be like initial rejection, all the way through to longer relationships. These are all part of your your growth journey, and they're all equally valuable to you. And your guide is saying what to support you on this journey. A lovely way of facing into relationships is this feeling of it's always better to have loved and lost than to never loved at all, and that it's so important to really open up your hearts. When we open our hearts, just like Viviane and I do in this work, like we have to prepare for our hearts to be broken, right? And it is a brave and beautiful, sacred act to open your heart to others in such a vulnerable way, and to be prepared to say, you know what, I would do this even knowing that my heart could be, I don't really like the phrase breaking of heart, but it's more like the rejection, the rejection of someone else. And I was also shown by your guide, as we're opening up your Akashic record, saying about your magnets millions, like this magnetizing effect that you have on other people. Said you do know that while you're currently single, it's the perfect time to raise your vibration. Why? Because raising your vibration and bringing yourself more into your joy and happiness and self-love is mirrored in your next partner and your next relationship. And specifically in your Akashic records, I was seeing there's a time window for this, right? So not to put any pressure on you, right? But taking care of what you eat, what you drink, what you consume online, having a regular meditation practice, regular exercise, even if to the whatever mobility and capability you feel comfortable with. All these things helping you raise your vibrations up, following your passions and joy, not overworking yourself. All these things contribute to
Mhm.
having what you will perceive as a much happier relationship match, and you become much more attractive to people that you feel attracted to. And the month that I was going to say, the time frame feels like about a month. That's not long, right?
Yes.
Someone said to me, John, get the six pack in a month. It's like, oh crap. It's like, like stop eating the odd cookie and pot noodle, and focus on my core workouts. So it's like it's whatever whatever you feel guided to help raise your joy and happiness. It's not just physical, right?
Yes.
How did you get on, Viviane?
Such a beautiful message, and a lot people are benefiting from hearing this, I believe. I actually saw an image of a bride and groom and a ring in the middle, and I saw the words, oh, it's a possibility. Um, yes, marriage is a possibility, but then I also saw, but healing needs to happen, so you can open your heart again. And it goes a lot with what you're saying, John. Yeah, to love yourself and raise your vibration, and all those um, beautiful things you mentioned in your message. And also, there's something about that the message came to in a way also to that marriage, because we have this focus on the word marriage, and reminding that marriage is not for everybody, but love is. So, and that to put the focus on also starting from a beautiful friendship and start from that foundation of friendship, instead of thinking straight, okay, I gotta meet this person so I can marry, but no, meet this person so I can get to know this person and learn from learn about this person, and learn about each other, and then you start growing from that into from that foundation of friendship into love. And so that was um, the point of that, mentioning, okay, don't, that marriage is not for everybody. Don't go straight for that. To go through the phases of loving yourself and having that foundation of friendship, and then growing into love, and the possibility of marriage from there. So
Beautiful.
so I hope this helps you,
Uh,
Magnets Millions, and thanks so
wow.
much for being here.
Very powerful, Viviane. Thank you. And I added the cultivate your self-love free meditation from my website. So uh, yeah, please do check that out. Magnets Millions. I feel like that would be at the very core. There's many things that you can do, as I mentioned, but
Mhm.
if you focus on one thing, it would be your self-love. Um, Magnets Millions says, "Thank you so much. I appreciate the messages. Thank you."
Mhm.
Okay, is it your turn?
Yes,
What's
thank
your name?
you. That's why again I need to start. Viviane Heller is like,
So,
sure.
yeah,
When we meet, I have to be wearing a Viviane Heller
it mine
shirt.
looks backwards to me though.
It looks right on my view.
Oh,
So
that's weird.
yeah.
Oh, does that mean that if I point, so am I pointing at you right now?
Yes.
Ah, no.
Yeah. So that.
Oh, I'm so disappointed. So every time I've said welcome to our special guest, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. I need to point the opposite direction.
Yeah. So I have my camera mirrored. So yeah, I have the option mirror my camera, so it matches. Like that's not pointing to you. Is that working for you? That's
That works, yeah. Um, brilliant.
okay.
I'll need to look into mirroring my camera.
Yeah, just
Um,
setting. So let's see. Now I am ready to select our next request.
Wonderful.
Okay.
We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat. If your name is called, please place all requests in caps. Say hello.
Johanna, Lydia, Lula. Johanna. Okay.
Johanna, Lydia, Lula, let us know if you're here.
Yeah, just type hi in a chat so I know you're here and you're asking for a reading and a clearing.
It's quite funny. I feel like saying I don't know all 116 people here. It just feels like I've never done a request for Johanna before, and it reminds me of that feeling. I don't know if you've ever had this. If you're in like a small town or village, like, and there's quite a few that are around me, where literally everyone in the village knows each other. So if
Yes.
you're not from the village, they look at you like, I wonder what his name is. It's like, I wonder where he's from, and they'll look at you say, and they all say hi, and oh hello, like hi, and it's just the funniest experience, just not used. And then I go to the city and I say hi to people, and they're like,
I don't know.
"Who the second one?" Hello, good morning.
And she's here. I saw her reply. Thank you, Joanna. So reading and clearing. Okay. What would you like to do?
I'd like to do a reading, please.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. So your guide says, Joanna, please find new ways to see the beauty in yourself. And I was shown, first of all, you're looking down at some water. You could do this in any reflective surface, right? Looking down, it felt like a pond, or even like the seashore. You're like looking down at the water and seeing the reflection of yourself. And I must admit, like, don't let your phone put you off, right? Because if I look down and look at my phone, I'm like, who's the old guy? And then I have to be nice to myself and say, John, like, phones do distort our images up close, but also in really encouraging you to find these different reflective surfaces of ways of being able to experience a broader spectrum than, because if we use our phones, for example, we're looking back at ourselves, it's just a digital representation, which is a much more kind of curtailed, like just a small frequency range and it's also digitally enhanced often.
Yeah.
So trying to find new ways of experiencing your own reflection. Let me see if there's any other suggestions. Mirrors, water. And I was shown, it's fascinating. I was showing, I do little videos with trees. I was showing you touching a tree. The trees, to me, don't look reflective, right? And your guide is saying, John, if you place your hand on a tree, ask the tree for permission before you do it, then place your hand on the tree. It can be either hand. And you ask the tree, you say, please reflect back to me what beauty you witness within me. And the reason it's a tree, because trees are like, it's kind of like a substitute human, right? The trees are large, right? You can touch them, you can hug them, and they're just as capable of reflecting back love energy and the beauty of your own energy back to you as humans are. And it just takes a little bit of practice. It feels like you might not feel it first in the first time you try it, but at least within the first 2 or 3 attempts, you will. And then finally, it's a stepping stone towards you also being able to ask others. So it's asking when you connect with others, Joanna, I'm seeing their love reflecting back to you. And one way of doing this is you can raise that feeling of joy and love that you have for someone up in your heart, and then resonate it out. So say you're just chatting with them, it doesn't need to be in person, it can be online, and you share it out towards them, and you may notice that some of that energy comes back to you. And what the person's heart's doing is like almost like an echo sound ping. It's like bing, bing. It's like pulsing back to saying, yes, I felt that. Yes, I felt that. Thank you. Yes, I felt that. So these are ways of you to experience just some of the ways. I feel like there's more to discover on the journey. I've seen like using glitter and stained glass and lots of different ways. Whenever you catch yourself, car windows, whenever you catch yourself, like you're on a mission to help experience more of your own beauty, your own self-love. And if you want to help amplify that whole experience, do scroll back up in the chat. You'll see the link to the cultivating your self-love meditation. In fact, I have it already here in my copy paste. So there is again. Take a look at that because that will really help you amplify that whole experience. Because really, this is a lesson in the circle, like the flywheel effect of the more you learn to love yourself, the easier it becomes to then experience the reflections of your own love in others. And it's a beautiful practice. You know, sometimes I meet clients and other people in person, and I'm shocked at that feeling that I have around them. And often it's some of my energy bouncing back. You know, it's like being reflected back to me and vice versa. How did you get on, Viviane?
I was pulled to look into Johanna's heart chakra, and I heard she needed to open her heart. So I cleared the energy of her chakra space, and I saw a rosebud in her heart, and then the rosebud, uh, rose flower opened. It was a dark pink rose, and I ran golden light energy through her body and grounded the energy. So that was the main message there. Through the clearing was her opening, her wanted to expand. So
Oh,
that's
wonderful.
what I have for you, Johanna. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And Shine the Light 1111 was saying,
Mm-hmm.
I love listening to everyone's messages. So much resonates on this journey. Absolutely. Thank you. And yeah, it's incredible, right? Like all these messages, you know, whilst we set clear intentions and we say this is for this specific person, there's always a reason why all of us are here. All of us, right? Every single one of us, including Viviane and I. I don't know how many times in these sessions and client sessions the guide's saying it to me as well. And I'm like, okay, I get it. It's like I'm getting a lot of advice today. Thank you. um, Wonderful. My turn, is it? Great. Choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop,
I
beep.
just need to breathe. There's a hole in you.
PB and J,
Could be as simple as
let us know if you're here.
asking my heart.
Calling on PB and J.
Donna Marie saying she's loving the music today. Me too.
Yay, thank you.
PB&J. Hi, PB&J. Oh, PB&J is here. Thank you so
Great.
much.
Thank you, because I couldn't get my and sign working. That's really weird. It shows up weird in the chat.
Mm.
And yes, please do put all requests in capitals. So let's
Mhm.
take PB&J. You're asking for what else do I need to know, heal, or do before I can move forwards to my next thriving chapter? Great question. Okay. Yeah, I'm being shown. I'm being shown there's a bubble around. There's kind of two bubbles around you, PB and J. Oh, I wish I could draw this, or even if I had two of these, that'd be so handy. um, I was shown that the bubble that's currently around you. So if this is you, there's a bubble around you that it kind of extends out. Imagine like literally a bubble that you'd blow, and it creates this field around you. And so what's happening is that field is like, it seems to be stuck more in your past. It's an energy of what no longer serves you, and it's currently still wrapped around you and holding you back. And there is also your future wrapped around you as well, but it's much weaker and it's struggling to pull you forwards. So there's more pressure backwards and less forwards. So it does create this feeling of being stuck. And I said to your guide, like, what can PB and J do about this? And the guide said, you got to let go of all the things that don't serve you.
Mm-hmm.
The job, the people, the places, the relationships, the way, even if you have relationships that, many of us are kind of stuck, if you like, in relationships where maybe you have if you have a shared custody over a child, it's difficult to like just release that relationship. But getting really clear on the relationships you do have to have, getting clear on the boundaries, tell them what the boundaries are. Say that's the old me. The new me is this. This is the new rules of engagement with our boundaries. And to really go on this journey of continuing to release, also decluttering your home. Is there any other specifics you can share, please? Yeah, I'm seeing like objects, being shown, like, do you call them like heirlooms? Things from the past you've hung on to. I was being shown a medal. It looks like a little medal made of like silver or a mix of silver and gold. A star shape reminds me of like a sheriff's badge. And it's like these things, they all hold energy. Even digital stuff does, right? It's all connected to us.
Mm-hmm.
Digital is just the same as physical, right? It doesn't matter what we hoard. So letting go of these, having a good clear out, and some of these require some ceremonies and letting go and cord cutting as well. And I can dig out. I have some practices for cord cutting that I can share.
Wonderful message, and this is also benefiting many people hearing this now.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just checking out cord cutting. Here it is.
Wonderful. I see the same thing for PB&J, and actually one of the suggestions that the guides gave is for PB&J to write a list of all that would like to release, and burn this list. Of course, burn it safely, but burn the list is one way to do that. And also in the shower, this is a practice that I often do. Is while the water is over me in the shower, I call on my guides and I ask them to help me release all that don't serve my highest good, and I say out loud the list of all that I wish to release, so that it goes down the drain with the water, goes deeper and deeper to the layers of the earth until it reaches Gaia to be transmuted. That's another practice. Yeah, deleting old files or ideas from the past. Yes, and from time to time, yeah, I love that Jon mentioned the digital files too, because yeah, all that old energy, all those old pictures and old, I don't know, outdated resumes for your job, all so many things that you're holding on to and are taking up this energetic space. And when you free that up, you're opening, making room for new energy and
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, just before you wrote that PB&J, your guys were saying to me, Jon, your songs. Remember you said it earlier in the live stream that I just checked. As of today, I have 2,785 songs that I've written and released, and I said, why on earth would I delete them? And they said, because if you delete them, and by the way, I'm not going to do it, right? But if I chose to, right, then it would free up space to release more. And there's this burden of ownership. Now I pay a financial cost. I pay quite a lot of money every few months. I buy even bigger hard drives. They're currently 16 terabyte hard drives, two of them, to store all my music and photos and everything. And Pamela's asking about removing old photos. Like, use your judgment and discernment, right? Like, I would recommend doing a spring clean. So you use your judgment where you go, do I need this? Do I really want it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going to look at this again in my life. Um, and and yes, you can, as Chris Tal suggests, you put them on disk and put them somewhere safe. Just know that everything physical, digital, metaphysical, it's like a form of cord cutting, whether it's physical, metaphysical, or relationships with others. You're letting it go. And one of my biggest examples in my life was when I cleared out my garage, is what I call it, just the day before I went on Linda G's show, and I
Yes.
unprecedented amount of hundreds of bookings because I had literally created this space. And not that I didn't do all the bookings in my garage, right? But it did allow me, it very interestingly allowed me to move back out of my camper van and doing sessions back in my studio much quicker. So there's always a reason, and you'll likely learn afterwards. So just try not to make any regrets. Maybe give yourself a consistent message. Like when I'm clearing out, I'll say, have I used it in the last month? Okay, do I really need to keep it long term? The things I keep long term, like Christmas stuff. I have like literally 5 cassette tapes from when I was a teenager of music I used to create then. And that's about it. Everything else I just let go. Christoph says, John has some clever advice. Thank you.
And I see Pamela saying old photos feel like a part of my heart. Yeah, I understand that. With like we're saying, we're not saying okay, get rid of every thing. You save the ones that you cherish the most, but there's so many. We all do have things that we don't need, and we're holding on to. And Jules Niner is saying, yeah, garage, closet, pantries, drawers. Yeah, I often practice to keep me motivated. I choose a number. A number could be any number you choose. Let's say 9, for example, and then and then you go through your environment, through your room or a drawer or your closet, and then choose. Don't stop until you select 9 items that you like to donate or toss or whatever you need, and then you don't stop until you reach that number. That's keeps you motivated.
Yeah, when I I'd say it's easier to describe it as downsized, but really right-sized my house. 6 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms. For a family of 4, now we're living it full time. Is that prior to the move, I counted 23 carloads of stuff.
Yes.
It was quite a big car, well, for UK standards. Like, it had a small van loads. And then we kept another, so we actually sold our car as well and just kept our camper van. And it filled the camper van 7 times when we led up to that final garage cleaning. And now the garage is so small that literally it's like you can fit like a bicycle and a couple of other things in it. And now it gets so crammed. I fill it, right? I still fill it, right? But there's so little space. It's like if one thing goes in, 1 or 2 has to come out. And I love that. It's like we can all have bad habits, right? We can all have but I see it more as like a waiting room now. Like there's no permanence to it. It can't stay there for long because you still need to get access to other stuff. So yeah, I do feel like getting into a regular energetic clearing, like within us, and then outside of us and around us in our homes, is so so powerful.
Mhm.
Once a week, smaller items, once a month, bigger. With every season, decimate the place. With every cycle as an opportunity.
Mhm.
Well,
Yes, absolutely.
that's
Well,
us at time.
timing by fast today.
Um, and thank you, Viviane. Yeah, I'll bring our session to an end. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, PB and Jay, for your request. And I love the expand. It seems that every request we did today just continued to expand to help more and more people.
Yes.
So really
Mhm.
delighted that do some of these things, not all of them, but some of them I do teach in the 5D Ascension classes. So do come along to that for free tomorrow here on YouTube. It's earlier, but it's a lot of fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring today's session to an end. I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session. And I'd like to close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, and ask everyone to leave the shared space and to remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose. As I close the shared session space down and return to Source. Or never return here again. Please do drink as much water as it feels right for you. Get plenty of rest. And I'll be back. Don't get me started on Arnie impressions. Look out for the chopper. So yeah, we're back for 5D Ascension class on Tuesday, Mindfulness Leadership podcast on Wednesday. These are all lives. Thursday, Viviane and I are back, and then Friday, Viviane and Chloe are going live as well without me. Fantastic. So I'm so excited that you guys are working together. It's
Yeah,
so
looking forward to it. Wonderful.
great.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. Sending so much love.
See you soon.
See you. Get to the chopper. Live.